There we go. I remembered to unmute. Thank you guys. Welcome for another Good Own Boys show with my man, Stevie Porter. My man, Stevie Porter. So how we all doing out there in Chatland? I don't know. How do you want to kick this off, man? Do you want to kick it off with buffets? Do you want to kick it off with going through chat and doing shout-outs? Or
I would do shout-outs first, yeah.
Okay.
Then we'll go through the buffet, do you think?
Absolutely. You want to hammer those out?
Yeah, why not? Okay, starting from the top, we have Pud Puffs. I tried to break these teeth in for somebody. Vaping with TC, JP Vape Review, Vaping Scotsman, Vaping with TC again, IVC. What else we got?
Actually, I think I need a hat more suited to
Andy, Vaping Irish, The Wife.
The Wife.
Village. Simon Bridgewood. Manic Stereo. Tom Radio Exact. Roy Parnell. Me.
Me. Oh my goodness.
5G. Puffing Billy, I think I said Puffing Billy. Sinner. Northern Vapor. Stuart.
How do I not?
Claire Morgan. Smurf. Oh, Christ. Oh, bloody hell, my chat when I go up to the bloody top again.
Northern Vapor, what's going on, man? IVC? Did we say
I'm getting there, folks. I'm getting there.
I just, by the way, I totally didn't even realize that I didn't have you as a spanner, so you've got a spanner now.
Oh, thank you. I feel privileged now.
Well, I mean, if we're going to do the show on my channel, I might as, it's just right, you know?
Well, guys, thank you very much for joining us today. Don't know what the fuck we're going to be talking about, but hey ho, we just wing it as per usual.
Yeah.
Hold on a minute. I need to do something first before we go in. I'm sweating. I'm sweating.
Oh, you fucker. Oh my God, you're a legend. I love you, Stevie. Oh my God. That.
And he says the same shit in the back.
Look at that. I know I gotta fix that. Oh man. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna leave a big part of this today's show up to you guys for questions, comments, topics, anything you guys have out there that you'd like to talk about, like to hear us discuss, share some opinions on. By all means, throw them into the chat, and we will do our best to keep up with the questions and comments as they come in.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, guys, this is as much your show as it is ours.
Without you guys, we wouldn't have a show to do. So
yeah, that's it in a nutshell. And unfortunately, we don't have Mike again this week. He's at a birthday party. So hopefully for next time.
Okay, Sinner, let's leave it to the rest of chat. You and Saint cannot ask questions.
Yeah, you two buggers are banned.
PavG also, no, I was pleasantly buzzed, and I know that people could hear it in my voice, but My words were a little slurred last night, but no, not I didn't have enough to have a hangover this morning, so that was pleasant. If you didn't hear about that, Stevie, I got a little tipsy last night during the MFTVP show, and
Good for you.
you know, I don't ever do that on camera, so I don't know. It was different. The only time I really ever pick up a beer is when I'm on stream, and I usually only have like one or two.
Yeah.
And last night, the one that did me in was that 8% alcohol by volume. No, I was not shit-faced off one bottle. God damn it.
Apparently he's a bit of a lightweight, son.
I am. I wicked am. I don't drink on a regular basis. I hardly ever drink, and when I do, I only have like one or two, maybe. I just drink casually. It's nothing over the top for me, but
yeah, a bit like myself. I must admit, I'm not a big drinker myself, but that's not to say I won't get shit faced at Expo.
yeah.
I think that's a given, though. That's just an unwritten rule. Go to Expo, get shit faced. Can't remember fuck all for 3 days.
Right. Well, what we had you go first with your buffet last week. I'll go first, and then we can wrap it up with you. So first up, I've got the Stainless Dreamer with the BTFC on top there. Very nice combination. I really like that RDA. In that, I have, this is my Sticky Icky from Bomb Bombs. My little posh easy dripper. We've got the double barrel 2.1 with the Hellbeast on top and the stock sub-ohm coils. I would rather have the Aspire mouth to lung coil in there, to be honest with you. Vaping with Mobro. What's going on, man? Just going over through my buffet. We've got the Mongrel V2 with the brass butcher cap for the Dead Rabbit on top there. We've also got one of my current favorites. I don't know why. I put a different build in there, and it seems to work better, but I've got the Drag with the Dead Rabbit RTA on there. And then finally, I have my Mi 1.
With the button on top that lights your face up.
Seriously, look at the brightness of that light, guys. Watch when I hit it. You can see my finger light up. That's crazy, right?
Well, the thing is, it's always handy if you ever go mountain climbing, you get stranded.
Got a little flashlight, huh? And I'm also on with these three juices. I've got Steep's Ace, which is strawberry cheesecake bite. We've got Vape My Day from Innovape, which is a butterscotch, hazelnut, and caramel. And we've also got the Nilla butter cake as well today, which is very nice. And I think that the name is pretty self-explanatory on that one as far as flavor profile goes. And that just about does it for me. That's my buffet. How about you, Stevie?
2 seconds, I've just got myself covered in epoxy resin here. Hold on.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, guys, is the Butcher's Cap as good as people claim? I've heard it is massive improvement on the Dead Rabbit. It is, indeed, sir. Remember, though, that there are 2 challenge caps available for the Dead Rabbit. One is the Butcher cap that I have, and the other is the Priest cap. And the Priest is more... There you go. Look at that. I love that. I need one. The Priest cap is more suited for a flavor vape, and the Butcher cap has the wide open Cyclops airflow that's designed more for your cloudy, those that like clouds a little bit more than flavor. You go with the Butcher. If you like the flavor, go with the Priest cap. And it makes it super matchy-matchy with copper or brass mods. Yeah. I don't think they have them in stainless. I think copper and brass are the only 2 versions that they have.
Yeah, but the copper, you get that any smell.
Oh, yes.
It's too early in the bloody afternoon for that shit.
I get the same thing off my copper Culverin.
Yeah.
And I get the same thing off of my... Yep.
That's just one of the reasons why I don't have a lot of copper mechs. It's just because of the smell.
Yeah, and it makes your hands stink too.
Yeah, well, don't get me wrong. I mean, I do have a few copper mechs lying around. What I'm going to do, I'm actually going to force patina them, and then I'll clear coat them, and it will get rid of that smell. But no, Sinner's at it already.
Jesus Christ, Mo, bro, you're getting it in there already. Then there's nothing wrong with his scrotum. Just so that the public knows this, just cover all bases. I like polishing my brass. I like taking the time to clean my mods. That's just kind of it. I don't know.
I think there's some mechs that look nice when they are polished up, and there's other ones that just need that little bit something special.
Yeah.
And I think there's a few out there now that do lead themselves to patinaing. I mean, I've got one up here and it's absolutely gorgeous. Fucking hell.
You know, I like to spend time with the devices that I love. Oh wow. Oh wow, is that a fire and ice? Kind of, not really.
Where the hell's the camera? I'm fucking moving away. That's better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah, look at that story, guys. That's my hands are dirty. I was making up some pistons earlier on, so please excuse the dirty hands and the epoxy. And then now Sinner's going to have another go about that. But no, I must admit, I do love a nice patinaed mech.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll go with what buffet I've got. So I'm on the Claymore with the armadillo on top. This little RD8 is, I can't sing this little thing's praises high enough. It's great. It's absolutely fantastic.
Can't wait to see the new one, guys. There's gonna be a new toy coming out.
And in that I have Captain Custard's lemon curd.
Ooh. Lemon custard?
Yeah, it's a kind of lemon curd custard. It's really nice, quite refreshing actually. Considering it's a custard, it's not all that heavy on the sweetener.
Nice.
Really, really refreshing. And my new toy that came yesterday.
Oh.
The red Kevlar G-Class.
Sexy.
Big thanks to Bill Byrne for sending that out with the FP on top. And in that I have some of EVC's Dead Man's Arm. This is gorgeous. If you like your desserts, it's a custard and jam roly-poly. Like a jam sponge crisp with custard. It's really nice. And last but not least, I'm on the balls and bow tie with the warhead on top, and in that I have the Jam Vape Co. blackcurrant butter on toast, and yeah, blackcurrant jam on toast with butter. So that's all I've got today.
You made me dig out my balls and bow tie. I had to grab it off the shelf.
It's when you were talking about it yesterday. I haven't had this out for a while.
It's a nice one.
Yeah. It's a great multi-purpose mech because you can actually vape on it and work out with it at the same time because it weighs that fucking much.
Yeah, definitely. See, a lot of people haven't seen it yet because I haven't uploaded it, and I'm not going to upload it to YouTube. It's going to go directly to VapeTube, but I already have done a review on this. So I just need to upload it.
Yeah. Village, that G-Class is mine. She ain't getting that one.
Tom Radio Exact International, with some cleaning, you leave your mech tube without taste. Absolutely, you do. But I don't know, it's one of those, for me, if you really, really enjoy something and you really have a mod that holds kind of like a special place for you, then, you know, it's worth taking the time, spending the time with it, making it look nice. And I feel that more of a shined up look rather than a patinaed look, it really gives me that sense of this is a classy, nice looking device. That's me. I don't know. So, have you had anything exciting happen this week there, Stevie?
Depends what you would class as exciting.
I don't know, anything out of the norm?
No.
No.
The only thing I did get a little bit of kind of good news the other day. I actually joined Weight Watchers Slimming World a few months back because I was starting to put the pounds on. I mean, I was this time, well, just after Christmas, I was touching nearly 20 stones. I have now lost over 2 stone in a matter of 13 weeks. So that was about the only thing I would say kind of exciting for me this week. And obviously we had the daughter up. The daughter was up for a few days.
Right.
And that show that she did with Jules the other day was absolutely bloody hilarious. I still can't get over throwing baguettes instead of bouquets at a wedding. That one will stick with me forever now.
Oh man.
Thanks guys, appreciate that.
What cleaning stuff I use? Primarily, I like to use Mother's Mag and aluminum polish. That really, really gets it clean and shiny. Right now, currently, I'm out of that, but I have, yes, exactly that. Currently, I'm out of that, so what I've been using is like a Bush rubbing compound, and then I use like a polish after that, just to kind of clean it up and whatnot. But that's what I use primarily is the Mother's Mag and aluminum polish. I'm actually kind of disappointed that I have to pick some more up because I'm disappointed with the performance in the other polishes that I have. So, I don't recommend this because I feel that it's a little more abrasive than you'd want to use on a nice, classy looking mod. But I use, what's it called? Never Dull.
Chris.
Yeah.
Look at Sinner's comment.
You polish your mechs with Mother's polish juice. Wrong on a few levels. God damn it, Sinner. God damn it. Bush. Busch.
A Bush rubbing compound. Fucking here we go.
Bush like the beer.
Yeah,
not a problem, Tom.
Mother's Bush.
Mother's Bush.
Jesus Christ. Well, see.
No, not yet. It's too early.
We thought this would be a clean show. Because we do it on a Sunday.
It is.
No,
it is a clean show. We're talking about Mother's polish.
Yeah, well, I suppose. But as soon as Sinner gets involved, then it just that whole thing goes out the bloody window. Chris
Doyle's on the Rainmaker mech with the Apocalypse 2nd Gen.
Yes, guys, what you all vaping on today?
Yeah.
Sorry, guys, we're being ignorant. We should ask what you guys vaping on as well. My apologies.
He's also on with the Stack Dreamer, Dead Rabbit, and Butcher Cap. Very nice combination, as well as his Titan mod with the Zeus X RTA. I have heard good things about that Zeus X, to be honest with you.
The Zeus X is absolutely amazing, Chris. She's testing one just now, ready for review, and the flavour out of it. Not that I can get my hands on it for any length of time, because as soon as I try to sneak a vape on it, she's like, "Give me that back, you bugger, that's mine." But no, it is a really good RTA.
Puffin Billy, can you elaborate? What does DJV mean? What is a DJV? Because I have no freaking clue. Yeah, Zeus X and Titan is Pud Puff's ADV. Very nice. PavG's got the FP with the Aegis Legend and Chef's Hazelnut.
Oh, that's nice. I need to send you a bottle of that over, Chris.
Deadly Sinner, you elitist prick. He's got a Hatchet mod with the Recurve RDA.
Good.
TC says it's the Deja Vu. All right. I haven't heard of that one. I'll have to look that one. Nothing Fancy says the Scotsman. He's got the iJoy Shogun with the Drop Dead RDA. Very nice RDA as well. Where do you have you tried both of them, the Dead Rabbit and the Drop Dead?
Yes.
And where do you think the Drop Dead stacks up to the Dead Rabbit?
I think the Drop Dead's better.
You think so?
Yeah.
I see.
It's just a personal preference.
I think they're about on par. I think that they should have come out with the 2 caps at the very beginning. I think they should have released the RDA with those 2 challenge caps, to be honest with you, because I'm not a real big fan of the airflow of the Dead Rabbit, but I find that the performance and the flavor off of it is great. And I do like my I really do like my Drop Dead as well. I find that it's a little airier, but you can dial that down in a much more efficient way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Slam mod with the warhead.
Roy's on the slam with the warhead. And Village is on these on the Anglo RDA on the red G class. Twisted Message 24 Pro and the black and gold. Oh, fuck, here we go. Elitist?
Yeah, 3 G classes and the Q Mini and the Hexome V2. Village, you can send me that Hexome V2 anytime.
Yeah, no,
Feel
he rubbed
free.
that in. It really did rub that in October. I think it was the only one at the expo, and that bugger got the last. He got the only one that was there.
Oh shit.
Yeah, he came back and he showed it to Vic. He said, "I've got a Hex home," and Vic said, "Where did you get that?" He said, "It was up at such and such." He said, "But it's the only one they had." Vic's little face just went like that. Oh fuck.
Gear RTA on the Crown 4 says Slarty Bartfest. Welcome Slarty Bartfest as well. And Roy Parnell, how are you, my man?
That gear's a great little RTA as well. The only thing is that it's tiny.
Yeah. See, I haven't tried it yet. Actually, it's funny because I was looking at a couple of things up at the vape shop the other day when I was out there. And the first thing that I noticed that I was very upset that I didn't have the money to pick up was because I don't have a topside. Oh, Jesus. That thing is teeny.
Yeah, it's teeny.
Holy
Good
cow.
flavor, though. Really good flavor, though.
Puffing Billy also says that he's running the clone rig mod with matching RDA and Apple Locket. Very nice. I actually have the rig mod Squonker. I don't have an actual rig mod tube mod, but I do love my Squonker. What was I saying? Yes, I was at the vape shop, and there were a couple of things that I was looking at, and one of the things I was looking at was the top side. I love the top side, but the single top side, if you don't know already, they just released with new color schemes, and they actually have the black and red splatter at the vape shop that I go to all the time. I was very upset that I didn't have the money to pick that up. But also I was looking at another device, a tank that you guys know me. I love my drippers, and I've only recently started getting into the mouth to lung kind of vaping.
Yeah.
But I found out that they actually carry the original Nautilus.
Okay.
So I was looking at that as well, which isn't that expensive, to be honest with you. It's relatively cheap.
I'll send you over a true tank.
Oh, you're just the best, Steve.
Because 2 seconds to show you. Hold on.
Uh-oh. Wow.
This is heading your way as well.
Stevie, don't you dare.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh my God, man, you're spoiling me. I love you.
I love you too, brother. I just need to get that finished. I'm just about there with all the orders that I've got in for Expo. So once I get that and my feet cleared, then I've got one to finish for Zan, and then I'll get that one started, and then I think I've got about another 10 orders to go through.
don't rush it. Don't rush it. Take your time.
Well, the thing is, it's Easter weekend next weekend, so
Taking the time off, yeah.
I'm off for 4 days anyway.
Yeah.
So I'm going to try and catch up on quite a lot of stuff and basically get my finger at my backside and get some of these finished.
Yeah.
Thanks, Irish.
Yeah. Stevie, I know you guys in the chat, you guys can attest to this. We've seen photo after photo after photo of your stands, man, and you never seem to disappoint with just the quality of the stuff that you do. You do a fantastic job on all of your mods, man. Absolutely. JP Reviews says you did a good job on the Star Trek stand. Man, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do what you do. I can build coils. I couldn't do what you do.
Yeah, and I couldn't do what you can do.
Jules Mama Babe says, and yet I'm still waiting for mine, and I'm his bloody wife, lol.
Did somebody say something?
Your wife. I almost said your mother. Oh, so this week I had a package come in, and one of those items was the BTFC, which I'm very, very pleased with so far. I've been on it for a few days now, and I'm really enjoying that. And then we've got the Silent tank from Wismec and Jabo.
How is that? I've seen that. I was contemplating buying that tank a while ago.
Stuart, I love you. I've tried this thing. There's a few things that I don't like about it, to be honest with you. First and foremost, it does leak. Secondly, down the bottom, whoops.
Oh, she's leaking there.
Yep, she is leaking. So down the bottom, there's a ring.
Pardon me.
Let me see if I can show you. So down the bottom, this ring here, that's your airflow adjustment. So here's the problem I have, is that you have to adjust the airflow before you attach it to a mod. Because if you attach it to the mod, you're not going to be able to twist that ring.
That's what she said.
That irritates the crap out of me. But the other thing is that everything on this is held together by O-rings. Nothing is actually, locked into place. Nothing screws down and tightens. It's all O-rings. And I mean, I kind of see where they were going for easeability, but I don't think it's a very good design, to be honest. He wicked the tank 3 times and it pissed all over the place. Yeah. I think that has a lot to do with the design of the tank, to be honest with you. I'm not quite sure how it gets from the tank to the coils. I know that if you open it up, oops. Oh, maybe I do see how it does that. Well, it's weird. It's got 2 holes down the bottom.
All right.
That it feeds the juice.
Chris, hold that back up again, will you? Is that little inserts that's in that, rather than drilled out completely? Is it little inserts?
No, that's milled. That's milled through and through. Oh, you mean the noggins there, the little nubs. What the hell happened there? Oh, that's different. I didn't see that before. So those apparently are not milled in, and those close down those holes, which would exactly explain why or how I was not seeing the air bubbles come up. It was not wicking at all.
Okay.
I would get a couple of dry hits, and then I, like an idiot, all right, I tried to take the top of the tank off, and then, boom, everything, you just watched the tank drain. So,
Yeah, guys, I think YouTube's been an arse because it keeps dropping the stream every now and again.
Does it?
Yeah.
Let me see my settings here real quick.
I forgot how much G classes plough through bloody batteries.
Really?
Yeah.
They're that bad on battery life?
That's... You can get through a few if you're using it. You know, if you're using it all day long, you can get through a few.
Right.
And I'm not using it at a stupid wattage either. I'm only vaping at 60 watts, so it's not as if I'm pushing the mod too hard.
Right. So I think what I'm going to do with that silent is I'm going to try it one more time. I've already tried it 3 times, but I'm going to try it one more time and try and get it right. But I'm not too optimistic about that tank. Something tells me that I'm going to want to use some juice that I'm not too fond of when I go to do this.
Yeah.
Because I'm not going to waste my good juice, you know.
Well, what to do is only fill it partially, though. Don't fill it all the way to the top.
Right,
right. I made that fatal mistake the very first time I coiled and wicked the pea.
Oh, you just wasted 6 milliliters of juice.
Yeah, because Jules, being a smart ass, she coiled and wicked it fucking right off the bat. First go, absolutely perfect. And I thought, right, bugger it, my turn. So I thought I'd nailed it. Left it sitting on top of one of the piss natty stands. Came back 10 minutes later, all over the desk.
Ooh.
So I've got to the stage now where when I am coiling and wicking a tank for the first time, I will only put the bare minimum of juice in it.
Yep.
Because I've been down that road that many times now, we just dumping a whole tank of juice all over the desk, and it's mopping up G everywhere. It's a bloody pest. Yeah, Stuart, mine's the same. Yeah, 45 hours in the G class at 60 watts. That's it. That's about as maximum I go to as well. Run about 45 hours.
Why?
But I think I think I need to actually buy some more batteries, because I think some of the batteries that we've got are kind of nearing the end of their life, to be perfectly honest. They will take a charge, but they drain very, very quickly.
Right. It's weird because it's showing full green signal on my stream end.
Yeah, I mean, so it's only dropping out for like half a second or something like that, and then it comes straight back on again. But because I've got the 2 screens up,
yeah,
like the left hand screen, it just the screen goes blank for a few seconds and then comes back on again.
Right. Okay.
Hi, Betty.
Vaping Builder, how are you, my man? My head is doing just fine. I woke up this morning, had a small headache, but that was caffeine related. Once I had a couple of cups of coffee, it went away real quick. So I'm doing good today, guys. Thank you for asking. Stuart's got the flux, and it hits hard like the G class, but it lasts 7 to 8 hours. Ooh.
I need to get myself a Titan. Because
you and me both.
Apparently the Titans, the battery life of the Titans could last you a bloody week.
Big love, Betty. I know Stevie said hello, but I did not. So big love to you, hun. Yeah, it is probably YouTube that's messing it all up. What you done to the screen? Oh, I know what I did with the screen. Sorry, guys.
Right, you cut the top of my head off?
No, we cut both of us out.
Amateurs.
Right?
Who's that, Jules? I need a Titan. Yeah, good luck with that.
There we go. Beautiful. I think that should have fixed it. Let's check the stream. Oh, wait, I can't check the stream. So what have I had this week? I had that package come in. Yeah, we're good now. Beautiful. All right.
Andy, the credit card's in total meltdown, mate, honestly.
The what?
My credit card, there's YouTube just dropped out there.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, it's just Andy saying, Stevie, hide the credit card for fuck's sake. I said, it's actually in total meltdown at the moment.
That bad, huh?
Yeah.
Put it through its paces.
Yeah. But yeah, when we were having a little chat yesterday, I was talking to Mike about the Ardent,
Mm-hmm.
which I've actually got on the Stack Dreamer.
Right.
I haven't even put coils in this yet. But you know something, I was actually thinking about it yesterday. It's actually a pain in the arse.
Is it?
Yeah, because obviously it's in hybrid mode for the Dreamer, right?
Yep.
So it's in hybrid mode, but to coil and wick it, you need to actually put the 510 base back onto it, so you can actually burn your coils back in. So you've got to build it back up. See?
Did the feed stop completely, Jeff? Because I'm going to be upset if it stopped completely.
No, it's still on.
Okay. Cool.
No, we're still alive.
Right on.
Yeah, so I think that's a bit of a pain in the backside for that, but I need to get coils in this to give it a try. So.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to watch this as well. Because I'm not watching the stream, guys. I'm actually watching the Zoom chat. So
yeah, I've got the stream up anyway, Chris, and just every now and again it just flashes off and then comes straight back up again. But Mo's saying it's buffering up mad here. Well, at his end, but that's because it's in the valleys. That was a shit Welsh accent. Sorry, Mo.
Yeah, sorry guys. I don't mean to have issues. My apologies to everybody. So this week, what did I do? I put out a juice review, only one. I don't know. I was kind of under the weather. I should have done more, but I had that package come in, and then we had the show last night where I got a little pissed, and that's about my week right there.
I'll need to watch that. We missed it last night.
It was a hilarious show.
To be fair, I bloody completely forgot about it.
It was good, man. We had myself, Goober, Sean Beasy, TVP, MF Vapes. We had Pud Puffs on, and we had Vic showed up, as well as Jared the Vaping Goat.
Wow.
Yeah, we had quite a packed show last night. It was actually really, really nice. Finally caught a live feed, says Jeff. Thank you, buddy. It's great to have you here with us. Anytime you can.
Yeah. Welcome.
Builder,
and Ken was on as well.
And Ken, yes, that's right. Ken was on too last night, Vaping with Ken. Yeah, I know. I don't want to discuss that because that has nothing to do with me. I'm not sure. Yeah. I haven't heard anything. But that is an issue for TVP if he chooses to, publicize what happened and what's going on now. That's up to him. Danny. MBK Vapors, what's going on, Danny? How you doing, buddy? Thank you very much, Builder. I knew you would. I know that you guys all do. You just know me. I don't stir up drama. I don't talk drama. And I stay out of other people's business. So, I mean...
Drama-free channel.
Drama-free.
Unless we start our own between each other, but that's allowed.
Not to be confused with free drama. 00 Sub-Ohm, first time here. Seen your videos, always see SNL. You seem to be a stand-up guy. I build, but as a hobby. Much love. Big love to you, brother. Thank you so much for joining us, and I really appreciate the kind words. I try to be a stand-up guy. I try not to step on toes. I try not to offend, and yet still express my opinions on a lot of things, as I think we all should do.
Yeah, the thing is, I mean, drama is always going to be there, but if you can avoid being involved in it, just take a step back. Let the people who are involved in it directly deal with what they need to deal with, and just people need to stop letting to fuel the fire.
Yeah,
I think that's the biggest thing. Just let things lie.
Yeah, and here's another thing: is if you're part of that situation, if it directly involves you, if there's a problem,
Fuck.
what I do is I bring it to the person directly. I don't air out my dirty laundry online. I don't put any of my business out on Facebook that might have controversy between me and someone else. I've only had a couple of times where I've had to reach out to someone because of a possible issue, but for the most part, I don't. CBA with drama unless it involves me. Yeah, you know, we don't have anything to do with drama unless it directly involves me, and in which case, like I said, I'll bring it directly to the person I have an issue with or that has an issue with me. For the most part, I don't have an issue with other people. It's other people that have a problem with me. Not to say I don't have that point where I could develop a problem with somebody, but it takes a lot to get me there. Drama or not, I feel for Mark. Things like that shouldn't happen. Pavji, you're absolutely right. I don't think that the public should target, people like that. It's bad enough that he's got, people calling up takeaways and having them delivered to his house without him actually ordering anything. That it just went way too far last night. I think that they really overstepped boundaries. Whoever it was, I don't know who it was. That's the only thing I can really say is that whoever it was really overstepped boundaries last night when it comes to what happened with TVP. That's about it.
Chris, I don't know what's going on here with it. I don't know if the stream stopped.
No.
Because we lost everybody that was watching. I think it's come back on now because the watch count's coming back up again.
Really? Because I'm seeing 34 still.
No, I'm not. I'm actually at 15 now. It's climbing back up.
Stream's fine, they said. No issues there. I hope they can find out who it was. Oh, it just bumped out again. Yeah, 00 sub-ohm. Yeah. Yep, it did just blip again there too, Andy. Yep.
Sorry, guys. It's not at our end. It must be something to do with YouTube.
It's got to be. It's got to be. Slarty Bart Fest. We're still here, but lagging like a bitch. Yeah, 00 sub-ohm. Love TVP, man. He really is a good guy. He has his own opinions that he expresses in his own way. It's not for everybody, but you know what? He's a great guy. He's been there for me when I've had, problems. He's, messaged me when I've had a bad day, and if I'm going through a rough patch, he's always there to be able to talk to me. He's always willing, and having that support there really puts a lot of respect for him in my opinion. You're from Manchester in the UK. IVC, I'm out again. Oh, no, I don't see us out again. See, I'm watching the stream too now, and I'm not seeing us twitch or jump. I don't know why. Nobody, whoever they are, deserves grief for no reason. Absolutely. And it's not... Having someone express their opinion in their own way is not a reason to do something like that, I understand that. Exactly. He's a cunt, but he's ours, and he's a lovable cunt. Yeah. Not everybody's going to like everybody else. That's just human nature. Not everybody's going to like you, and I'm aware of that for myself. Not everybody's going to like me, but you know what? That's fine. It all comes down to personal opinion.
Yeah, that's it. 00 sub-ohm, are you coming to Expo next month?
Yeah, the reason I ask 00 sub-ohm is because not too far away from where I am, we have two Manchesters, actually. We've got Manchester, Massachusetts, and we also have Manchester, New Hampshire, which is right above us as well.
Yeah, no, he's UK based.
Yeah, Builder, trolls have nothing better to do, and the reason for that is because their life is so depressing. They're so unhappy with their own situation that they have to try and make other people feel as bad as they do. And I very against that, but I also understand that that's going to happen regardless whether I like it or I don't like it.
Yeah, Jeff, 100%. Truth be told, we can restrain and keep it amongst themselves. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Yep. It's it's a hard thing because it's so prevalent in today's community, you know, with all the drama. And it's no real surprise to me that the drama exists because, especially in a community like this, and where we're contributors to the community and the industry, um, shit, it just flew out of my head.
Lost your train of thought.
Yep, I totally did. Um, but anyways, so what do you got going on this week? Again, yeah, aside from Easter Sunday.
Not a lot, to be honest. Just as I say, just trying to catch up, getting outstanding work with the stands that I need to get finished.
Mm-hmm.
I've got a load of pistons to make up as well. People are asking if I'm bringing stuff to Expo. I will be bringing some stuff down with me regarding the piston stands, but unfortunately I can't sell them inside the venue, as I could be asked to leave. So if anybody is wanting to buy one, come and see me at the hotel or meet me outside.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, but that's all. That's all I've got planned for this week. Is just basically catch up on things.
Yeah.
And over the Easter weekend, we've got plans again for this room, just to try and clear my feet because I've got loads of juice and concentrate lying everywhere. So I want to actually try. I want to clear this desk so it's actually a workable desk for mods and making juice. For making stands and juice, and also for Jules when she's doing her reviews. At this moment in time, we're just moving stuff from one side of the desk to the other, and it's not ideal. So we do have plans to put some more shelving, things like that up. So we'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
Once we put the shelves up and then end up looking like that, and everything slides to one end.
Oh. One sec, just pulling up the stream again on the big screen. Why is that not muted? There we go.
Stuart,
okay,
Stuart, hey Chris, what did you think to that £1 cotton?
Right there. It's right there. I'm using it. I don't find it to be that bad, to be honest with you. I know it's on the cheap side, but I don't think there's anything really wrong with it. Chris, check me out. Instagram, same name. See some of my coils and Max. Plus, I think I've seen you and N Divine chat before. Yeah, absolutely you have. I love Nick. He's a great guy. I'm very upset because I missed him at NBE. He was there. What happened to our... Oh, never mind. Nothing happened to the stream. What is that? It's a level.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and you put Stevie Wonky shelves. Did you borrow Jay's spirit level?
Yeah,
well, I'm just going to do a bit and put the shelves up with no nails.
Yeah. Yes, 007. He is a very good teacher. Actually, guys, I wanted to apologize for the lack of content that's been coming out lately. I have been spending some more time with my fingers and my hands building some coils and getting back into that. I've been focused on the YouTube and the Instagram and the Facebook so much that I haven't really had time at all to do any building. Well, when you consider what I've got also for my real life, home life kind of stuff going on. He does know his shit. He does. But yeah, he was at NBE. He knew I was at NBE, and I completely missed him. I was very upset by that because I would have loved to meet him in person. And yeah, he's a great builder. He's definitely someone that's good to watch for beginners. He does have a beginners series of build videos where he starts from the very basics and moves along through some more advanced techniques and builds.
Aries did the same kind of thing, didn't he? He did tutorial style videos as well. for the coil building.
Yep.
As I've said before, one of these days I will give it a go. But whether I just need to wait and see how they're going to turn out first.
You can do it, man. It's well.
I don't have patience. I mean, obviously people see what I can do here with the stands and stuff. But to me, that's different. It's not as fiddly,
right,
as working with with fine wires and stuff. I just feel as if I would get part way through it, make a complete backside of it, and then just end up smashing the thing up with a hammer and throwing it out the door.
Well,
I will try it, Chris.
I'll tell you, it does take patience. It does take patience, and it takes a relatively easy touch most of the time. But if you start with the basics of just, obviously you know how to wrap a round wire coil, just a basic build with just one strand of wire. But then from there, moving into like twisted wire, start getting comfortable with the drill and the wire itself. And then from there, move into like your standard Claptons, which are it's the base technique for most other builds that you're going to find. Claptoning teaches you the technique that you will apply to almost everything else that you're ever going to build. Once you get into the higher tiers like aliens, you need to Clapton. There's a device to wrap Claptons pretty much yeah, PavG, you're talking about the Daedalus and the Daedalus Pro systems. I actually have those, and they're good, especially for beginners. It does it, like he said, it does it automatically. In the Pro version, you can actually make fused Claptons, which are 2 core wires with the Clapton wrap around it. And if you have a Daedalus and you're confused, I implore you, go check out Kazor, South African reviewer. He does a plethora of Daedalus Pro builds, even to the point where he's made aliens using it. So if you guys have one, if you guys look into picking one up, definitely go check out Kazor. He is a great, great video creator and does fantastic work with it. He does way more than I could do with it, and I can build aliens by hand. I can't do it with that drill system. It is a very slow drill. It is a very slow drill. I think it's only about 500 RPM.
Right.
And the drill that I use is 2,500 RPM.
Okay.
So I found once I got a faster drill, I found that it really helped my building. Because the faster the drill, the faster you can go, the less margin of error you have. You can get a good portion done without a mistake. And if you do make a mistake, you've got plenty of length left that you can just run it and continue along.
All right.
Tolomac, another way to wrap Claptons is a resealable bag and a buckle of wire tamer. Yeah. Actually, I have wire tamers myself, spool tamers rather, and you can use them to Clapton. I personally do not, but basically all it is you just hang the spool from the core wire that's connected to your swivels and your drill, and it's got a little band with a hole that the wire comes out of. And if you just tighten that just a little bit, you want it kind of looser, but you can let it hang, run the drill, and it will automatically Clapton for you.
All right. So it's just relying on gravity then with the spool hanging underneath, but with obviously the restriction of the little
right.
clip.
You want enough tension that it's not going to unspool on you, but you don't want so much tension that it's going to pull that spool around the wire itself.
Yeah. No, I'm kind of with Village there. He had to go at coil building. It can do fused Claptons, but truth be told, I find it easier to buy them. Plus, it saves my sanity. Yeah, I think I can relate to that, to be honest.
I think a lot of people can.
I suffer from arthritis in both hands. So working with things fiddly and small, It would try my patience, but as I've said, I think in other shows as well, I am one of these days. I am going to try it.
Yeah.
I'll try the basics first. Well, everybody's got to crawl
Mhm.
before they can walk, so
Yeah.
I'll give the basics a go. Without, I have this habit when I start something, I'll go head first into it and I'll buy everything that I need to get, and then try making something for the first time and it doesn't work out, and then I'm like, oh, this shit that I don't know what the hell to do with.
I'll tell you what, with building, once you start getting into the drill section of it, you're really going to want to invest in the right tools. Because with cheaper, you need swivels.
Oh, I've got
And so
tons.
you need the ball bearing ones. You can't use the barrel swivels.
Tons. I'm an angler, remember?
Oh yes, that's right. So using the high quality bearings are going to be imperative. I used crap bearings to learn how to build, and once I got the proper bearings, I was astounded at the better performance. I was able to make so many more coils so much easier and more successfully with the proper tools to do it. But as you said, a lot of people don't have the patience, and building's not going to be for everybody. For some, it is going to be easier for people to just buy them from somebody else, and it is gonna save on sanity. You're not going to drive yourself absolutely up a wall because you can't make an alien or something.
Yeah, but the thing is, I mean, it's not as if I have to go and spend an absolute fortune. I've got a couple of drills at home. I've got ball bearing swivels and Berkeley ball bearing swivels that I use for my pike fishing and my carp fishing. So I've got that kind of stuff. The only thing I need to buy is the wire.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I'll give it a go.
You have what kind of drill do you have? Is it a stand-up battery operated? Oh, there you go. All right, cool. Then you can just stand that up and run it.
Yeah, but I need to.
Oh, so you know what you might want to do?
Sit at that angle, don't they?
Do you have a table clamp or a table vise?
No, but I can get one.
Yeah, if you can get a table vise, you can actually just turn that drill upside down. That's what I do.
Is that not a song? Table vise.
I think that's Edelweiss. Edelweiss.
Oh, okay.
I'm not even sure. What do we got going on? Holy cow. We've gone to the hour already, guys. I just want to really quickly go back up top here just a second. Dum-dum-dum. Where did it go? I saw a couple of comments here. Vaping Builder, Jeff Esposito. Message me on Facebook. We'll sort something out, get you guys set up, and we'll talk more about that afterwards. But I can definitely accommodate. The only thing that I can say is that before I sell any other coils, I actually have one order that I do need to get out as soon as I possibly can. This person has been very, very understanding about the situation that I've been in and has not been concerned with how long it takes me to get them out. So I still need to get those out, but those have to be the first ones that I send. So, so yeah, that's that. Anything that you'd like to say there, Stevie? No. He's like, no.
No, just thanks for joining us, guys. I take it we're going to wrap this up, Chris.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, thanks for joining us, guys. Again, just a little Sunday afternoon chat.
Yeah,
just chilling with.
It's been fun. We've had some good conversation and some good comments in the the chat. We've seen some new faces. So, 00 sub ohm. Big love to you, man. Thank you for joining us for your first time. It's a pleasure to be somebody that you watch.
Yeah, and just as a reminder, we only do this show every 2 weeks, so we won't. There'll be no stream next week, guys. Obviously, Easter weekends, but we will be on the following week, as the week after that again is Expo. So
That's right. You guys have only got 3 weeks.
yeah. Looking forward to catching up with a lot of the guys that's in chat.
Yeah, I bet. So yeah, like Stevie said, thank you guys in chat for everything, for joining us for the show tonight. It's been a pleasure to bring you guys some content. Might not have been too topic driven, but it was some good conversation regardless. We love you all. To all the spanners in the chat, thank you guys very much for doing such a fantastic job, sharing links, doing your jobs, and it's been a pleasure to have you guys working with us. Thank you so much. Big love, everybody, from the Good Own Boys to you. We love you, and we'll see you next time. Later,
Bye,
guys. Now if I can just find the goddamn off button. There it is. Bye!